From Psychotic Reactions and Carburetor Dung, I'm going to read Untitled Notes on Lou Reed from Lester Bangs, 1980. Last spring, I was going out with a girl who road managed a rock band. When she told them she was seeing me, they said, all Lester wants to do is suck Lou Reed's dick. I would suck Lou Reed's cock because I would also kiss the feet of them that drafted the Magna Carta. I leave you to judge that statement as you will, because it is not to Lou Reed but to you that I surrender myself, you who read this. I care about almost nothing, but I know I'm always in good hands with you. I'm a realist. That's why I listen to Lou Reed, and that's why I idolize him. Because the things he wrote and sang and played in the Velvet Underground were, for me, part of the beginning of a real revolution in the whole scheme between men and women, men and men, women and women, humans and humans, and I don't mean clones, I mean a diversity that extends to the stars. Everybody assumes that mind and body are opposed. Why? Leaving aside 6,000 years of history. The Trog versus the Cerebrite. How boring. But we still buy it, all of us. The Velvet Underground were the greatest band that ever existed because they began to suggest that such was not so. And the very artifact of the tragic recognition of such opposition at the most ground floor extreme angles. Angels? Ha! What's the difference between the curve of a breast on a sex goddess and the bones and the thighs of a stud and the fins on a 57 Chevy? The introduction of the Chevy into the comparison was America's idea, which Andy Warhol later perfected, which is why he is the prophet of our doom. Lou realized early on that all you need to do is to touch the other's cheek and just give them some small recognition and let them be, and maybe record it and thereby perhaps justify their tragedy through art. And all art is an act of love towards the whole human race. Lou, it's the best music ever made. The instrumental intro to All Tomorrow's Parties is like watching dawn break over a bank of buildings through the windows of these elegantly hermetic eyes, which feels too well spoken, which I suspect is the other knife that cuts through your guts, the continents that divide literature and music and don't care about either.